Psychology students, can you believe we're on week 31? This is our second to last week. I hope that after you have studied all the different kinds of treatments that we looked at last week in the mental illness section, that you realize that we have this schema of thinking therapy is really laying on a couch, but that's only really associated with the psychodynamic theories, and that there's many other forms of treatment, say systematic desensitization, or maybe some different forms of visualization where we might not be laying on the couch. Obviously not, but these are kind of funny. So actually I'm fine. I just have a place where I'm allowed on the couch. We need to deal with this constant need of yours to please others. Sure, if it makes you happy, right? These are kind of some funny jokes. So this week we're going to quickly look at how you're wrapping up Unit 5. And then I have a little bit of review for you. And there's a little bit of just some practice with the questions over psychological disorders, so you can see, do you need to review anything? So on the course page here, you can see there's one little discussion left of looking at the importance of one's culture or ethnicity and its impacts on success of mental health treatment. This is a big deal in terms of trying to really understand how another person thinks of it. I can tell you, when I worked in China, I think I talked about this in past videos, that there was not an idea that your child was going to have anything written in any file that said they had a problem with anxiety or with depression. It just, with the social crediting scores that were there, parents were not up for that at all. And you really had to discuss it in a way that they might be open to allowing their child to have some help. So you wouldn't use words like anxiety disorder. You might phrase it more positively of, we're gonna, when your child is feeling stressed or the work seems like it's a little more than they want to do, then these are some strategies to kind of help them do the work. So you had to be really careful in how you talk about it. And so this is just gets you thinking about that and sharing your experiences a little. You are going to come through and finish with your stress project this week. So you've been working on some strategies here. You're just going to really reflect on how they worked. You've also been working on the differential diagnosis project. So you're going to turn that in. There's some extra practice for Unit 5. You'll do the progress check and the Unit 5 assessment. Please, if you try to leave all of this for Sunday, it's very stressful for you to get it done. You also don't really allow yourself to form the long-term memories that would happen if you did the progress check, slept, did the unit assessment, slept, did corrections, right? Every time we sleep, we help our memory consolidation. So that is the end of Unit 5. And for the rest of class today, I'm not going to talk. I found a nice little review site. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a Jeopardy lab. Obviously, we're not playing Jeopardy with teams, but you can say no teams. And what I would like for you to do is just keep track. Go through, answer the questions. Remember how Jeopardy works is if you get it right, you get plus those points. If you get it wrong, minus those points. So what you're going to turn in for me is just kind of your score, whether you found this helpful, and just evidence that you answered the questions, right? If you can get one of your classmates to do this with you, I know a lot of you interact with each other, so maybe you want to be on a Zoom call and play against each other, you can do that too. So that is here, and then there's a very quick, I think it's going to be logged out for me. There's a very quick quiz on the College Board treatment of psychological disorders, just to double check from last week what you got. So when you upload for today, upload evidence that you did the Jeopardy game, and you can tell me your results on the quiz, and you can write down any questions that you want to discuss. Have a great week. Thank you very much.